These are the 10 YouTubers who walked away from their massive YouTube empires, abandoned their loyal fans, and left behind legacies full of controversy, scandals, and betrayal. Let's start with one of YouTube's most prolific documentarians of creator disappearance, SunnyV2. SunnyV2 was a channel built around dissecting the failures of other YouTubers. However, the irony is that it eventually became the subject of his own story. Lachlan Wincross, the man behind SunnyV2, began his journey in the gaming space, initially creating RuneScape content under the alias Might of Sun before transitioning to Fortnite, but it was in 2020 when he found his true calling, creating documentary-style videos about the rise and fall of internet personalities. His Downfall series became YouTube Gold, with videos like How Primitive Videos Are Staged and The Death of BuzzFeed, garnering millions of views. But SunnyV2's empire began crumbling on April 13th, 2023, when he uploaded what would become his most controversial video, Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for Mr. Beast. The video focused on Chris Tyson's gender transition and speculated about how it would negatively impact the MrBeast brand. Within just 1 week, the video received an unprecedented response: 267,000 likes to 192,000 dislikes, making it his most divisive content ever. The backlash was swift and merciless. Even major streamers like XQC called SunnyV2's take absolutely unhinged.
This fucking take from Sunny is absolutely unhinged.
But the real death blow came when MrBeast himself responded, defending Chris as a friend rather than a nightmare. The controversy marked the beginning of the end for SunnyV2. His viewership began declining, and by 2025, his channel was demonetized. He stopped posting entirely, effectively abandoning the 4.4 million subscribers who had followed his every video. He uploaded his last video on March 20th, 2025, titled How Microtransactions Destroyed Plants vs. Zombies. The video currently has 1.8 million views. The comments aren't about the actual video, but his disappearance. The man who made a career out of documenting other creators' downfalls had ironically engineered his own. But what makes SunnyV2's story particularly haunting is the silence that followed. No apology video, no explanation to his fans, just complete silence, leaving millions of subscribers wondering if their favorite documentary creator would ever return. Now, before I get to the next YouTuber, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you think that SunnyV2's disappearance was loud and public, Corp's husband's disappearance was even more dramatic. Known for his impossibly deep voice and mysterious persona, Corp's husband became a phenomenon during the COVID-19 pandemic. Born on June 11, 1989, Corpse initially gained fame narrating horror stories and creepypastas on YouTube starting in 2015. His distinctive voice, described as sounding like a mountain lion, was actually the result of a health condition called GERD. This condition caused him constant pain, but gave him the voice that would make him famous.
It's on one of the back roads of the Alaskan new-growth forest in one of these valleys.
Corpse's popularity exploded during the Among Us craze, where he played alongside major streamers like Valkyrie and Sikuno. He amassed over 7 million YouTube subscribers and became a cultural icon, with fans creating countless pieces of fan art despite never seeing his face. But behind the success was a man struggling with severe health issues and anxiety. In a conversation with fellow streamer Ironmouse, Corpse revealed the dark truth about his streaming career. During every stream, I would be shaking the whole time, and it got to a point where I said, yeah, I don't really think I enjoyed doing this. The beginning of the end came in 2021, when alleged photos of Corpse's face leaked online. For someone who had built his entire brand around anonymity and had consistently refused face reveals, this was devastating. Whether the photos were real or not, the invasion of privacy took its toll. Corpse's last YouTube video was uploaded in November 2021. His Twitch channel was stripped of previous videos around the same time. By October 2023, he posted his final song, Disdain, with lyrics that eerily predicted his extended absence, leave me here to waste away, and swept it all away, gone without a trace. In July 2024, his friend Valkyrie provided a rare update. We still regularly talk to him. I think he's just taking a break from the internet. He's good.
Corpse is okay, you guys. We still regularly talk to him.
That's crazy.
I think he's just taking a break from the internet. He's good. He's good.
A lot of shit.
But for over 3 years, Corpse has remained absent, leaving 7 million subscribers without explanation, without closure, and without the voice they fell in love with. Corpse wanted his fans to respect his privacy, but instead, they doxed him. And to make things worse, when his face was revealed, These very fans even bullied him. Corpse didn't betray his fans, it was the other way around. Nonetheless, what makes Corpse's absence from YouTube particularly painful for his true fans is the complete silence. Unlike other creators who announce breaks or explain their departures, Corpse simply vanished, leaving his audience to wonder if their beloved creator is okay, if he'll ever return, or if they've heard his voice for the last time. And just like Corpse's husband, another beloved creator who just fell off from YouTube was Ryan Higa. Before PewDiePie, before MrBeast, there was Ryan Higa, better known by his channel name Nigahiga. For 617 consecutive days, Ryan held the title of YouTube's most subscribed channel, a feat that seems almost impossible in today's fragmented landscape. Born on June 6, 1990 in Hilo, Hawaii, Ryan started his YouTube journey in July 2006 with his childhood friend Sean Fujiyoshi. Their early content consisted of lip-syncing videos and comedic sketches, but it was Ryan's How to Be series that catapulted him to stardom. Videos like How to Be Gangster and How to Be Emo became cultural phenomena, defining YouTube comedy for an entire generation. By December 2010, Nigahiga became the first channel to reach 3 million subscribers, setting multiple records along the way. Ryan's success was built on consistent uploads, high production values, and an ability to evolve with the platform. In 2012, he formed the Ryan Higa production company, creating a collaborative environment that produced some of YouTube's most memorable content. But success came with a price. The first crack in the foundation appeared in 2016 when Sean Fujiyoshi, Ryan's longtime collaborator and best friend, left the group. Sean's departure marked the end of an era. The dynamic duo that had started it all was no more. In 2018, Sean officially left RHPC, moving to Sacramento to pursue engineering and live with his girlfriend. The writing was on the wall, but fans weren't prepared for what came next. Ryan's last video on the Nigahiga channel was uploaded on April 2020. After 403 uploads and nearly 21 million subscribers, the king of YouTube simply stopped. In a revealing interview, Ryan opened up about the reality behind his departure. After 8 years of creating comedy videos with a team, Higa found it hard to continue story ideation, filming, and editing by himself. The burnout was real, and the creative well had run dry. Unlike many creators who gradually fade away, Ryan made a deliberate choice to pivot. He began streaming on Twitch under the name The Worthuless One, finding solace in real-time interaction with fans. "I'm enjoying streaming," Ryan said in a stream. "The proof is I do it every day and I look forward to it because it's so different from what I used to do." But for 21 million YouTube subscribers, Ryan's departure felt like abandonment. The creator who had defined their childhoods, who had been a constant presence for over a decade, was now only accessible to those who followed him to a completely different platform. His YouTube channel remains frozen in time, a monument to what once was but will never be again. Perhaps no story on this list is more heartbreaking or more disturbing than that of Cryaotic, real name Ryan Terry. For years, Cry was the internet's big brother, a faceless voice that guided millions through horror games, provided comfort during dark nights, and seemed to embody everything good about online content creation. Starting his channel in 2006, Cryaotic became known for his angelic voice and calming presence. His horror game playthroughs and creepypasta readings became bedtime stories for countless fans. He collaborated with major YouTubers like PewDiePie and hosted the popular Late Night with Cry and Russ live stream from 2011 to 2020. Cry's brand was built on trust and accessibility. He consistently maintained his anonymity, refusing face reveals and keeping personal details private. This mystique only enhanced his appeal. But on June 20th, 2020, everything changed. The house of cards came crashing down when multiple allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced, including accusations that Cry had groomed underage fans and used his position of power to manipulate young women. The primary accuser was Twitter user @LadyTiaBenny, who posted a comprehensive 6,000-word document detailing years of alleged abuse. She wrote about being groomed by Cry starting when she was 16, with the relationship becoming intimate when she turned 18. Even more damaging, Cry's ex-girlfriend Cheyenne came forward with her own allegations, posting screenshots of conversations that appeared to show Cry in inappropriate relationships with minors. On June 20th, 2020, Cry uploaded a video titled Cry Talks. We stopped being genuine a long time ago. In it, he didn't deny the allegations outright, instead admitting that he cheated on his girlfriend with people who he didn't realize were even underage in the first place.
The fact that I cheated on my girlfriend with people who I didn't realize were even underage in the first place. So yes, I'm sorry.
The response was widely criticized as inadequate and self-serving. The fallout was immediate and devastating. His longtime collaborators, including Russ and Snake, publicly distanced themselves from him. The late-night crew disbanded. On September 10th, 2020, Cryaotic was permanently banned from Twitch. In July 2024, his former collaborator Russ revealed that the FBI had investigated the case, but did not file charges due to the statute of limitations. By then, it was too late. Cryaotic had already vanished from the internet, leaving behind 2.3 million subscribers and a legacy forever tainted. What makes Cryaotic's story particularly devastating is the betrayal of trust. For years, fans had turned to his voice for comfort and safety. Parents let their children watch his content, believing he was a positive influence. The revelation that this trusted figure had allegedly used his platform to exploit young fans shattered not just his career, but the faith of millions who had believed in him. Mitch Hughes, better known as Bajan Canadian, was once the undisputed king of Minecraft YouTube. Born on March 3rd, 1994, in Canada and raised in Barbados, Mitch became a household name in the Minecraft community through his collaboration with Jerome ASF and his membership in Team Crafted. Bajan Canadian's channel was built on energy, enthusiasm, and genuine friendship. His Minecraft Hunger Games series with Jerome became legendary, and his catchphrase, "slap that like button with your forehead," became iconic. At his peak, Mitch commanded 5.76 million subscribers and generated hundreds of millions of views. But success in the Minecraft community came with unique pressures. Team Crafted, the collaborative group that included major creators like SkyDoesMinecraft, was plagued by internal drama and conflicts. Members began leaving, friendships soured, and the collaborative spirit that had made them famous started to crumble. The first major blow came with Mitch's rumored fallout with SkyDoesMinecraft, Adam Dahlberg. The two had been close collaborators, but by 2019, fans noticed that Mitch's channel was mysteriously absent from Sky's video descriptions, and they stopped appearing in content together. The exact nature of their falling out remains unclear, but the impact on both creators was significant. In 2019, Mitch abruptly stopped uploading videos to his main channel. He also became largely inactive on social media, leaving fans confused and concerned about his well-being. For someone who had been such a constant presence in the Minecraft community, the silence was deafening. But the real shock came on February 2nd, 2021, when Mitch unlisted almost all of his videos, leaving only 4 music videos public. Hundreds of videos that had generated millions of views and countless hours of entertainment were suddenly hidden from view. No explanation was given, no announcement made. The content simply vanished. In the summer of 2021, Mitch briefly returned with a community post, thanking fans who had stuck with me for so long, but the comeback was half-hearted at best. While he did upload a few videos showing off a new Minecraft server, the magic was gone. The energetic, enthusiastic creator that fans remembered had been replaced by someone who seemed disconnected from his own content. Mitch's story reflects the broader challenges facing Minecraft YouTubers as the platform evolved. The algorithm favored different types of content, younger audiences moved to new creators, and the Minecraft YouTube scene became increasingly saturated. For creators like Mitch, who had built their entire identity around a single game and community, adapting to these changes proved nearly impossible. Today, Bajan Canadian's channel stands as a time capsule of a different era of YouTube where collaboration meant everything, where friendship could build empires, and where a single game could sustain careers for years. But for 5.76 million subscribers, Mitch's departure represents the end of their childhood and the closing of a chapter they'll never get back. But if Bajan Canadian's story is sad, then Adam Dahlberg's story is absolutely devastating. Known to millions as SkyDoesMinecraft and later SkyDoesEverything, Adam was once the second most subscribed gaming channel on YouTube, trailing only PewDiePie. Born on January 17th, 1993, Adam exploded onto the Minecraft scene with his distinctive personality and catchphrases. He popularized calling gold butter, developed an irrational hatred of squids, and became the leader of Team Crafted. At his peak, his channel boasted over 12 million subscribers and had reached the 11th most subscribed channel on the entire platform. But Adam's story took a dark turn in 2017 when he announced his retirement from Minecraft content. He criticized the community's toxicity and expressed his desire to focus on music under the alias NetNobody. The rebrand to SkyDoesEverything was an attempt to diversify his content, but it largely failed to recapture his original success. The real downfall began on January 23, 2022, when Adam's ex-girlfriend Elizabeth published a devastating document detailing years of alleged abuse, manipulation, and harassment. The accusations were extensive and horrifying. Elizabeth claimed that Adam had forced her to propose to him while pregnant, attempted to buy their unborn child, physically and emotionally abused her, and had inappropriate relationships with other women. But Elizabeth's account was just the beginning. Following her revelations, numerous former employees and collaborators came forward with their own stories of abuse and mistreatment. Deadlocks called Adam a scumbag and spoke about intimidation tactics. Mythson described working 15 to 17-hour days in a disgusting, unprofessional environment that left him feeling brainwashed. Sub-Zero Exabyte, who had worked for Adam for almost 10 years starting at age 15, revealed that he had given up everything to work for Sky Media, only to be wildly overworked and eventually fired without even being told by Adam himself. Munching Bertado was so scared by Adam's behavior that he deleted his YouTube channel entirely. The allegations painted a picture of a creator who had systematically abused his power and position to exploit and harm those around him. Unlike other controversies that might blow over with time, these accusations struck at the core of Adam's character and completely destroyed his reputation. Following the allegations, Adam largely disappeared from social media. In June 2022, it was reported that he had put his YouTube channel up for sale on FameSwap for $900,000, with the listing stating that all videos would be deleted upon purchase. The fact that he was willing to completely erase his legacy for money spoke volumes about his state of mind. In July 2023, Adam briefly returned with an apology video, but it was too little, too late. His subscriber count had remained at 11 million, but his views had plummeted to barely 50,000 per video. This was a 99% decrease from his peak performance. His last upload was in December 2023, and since then, he has remained largely silent. Adam's story represents one of YouTube's most dramatic falls from grace. From being one of the platform's biggest stars to becoming a cautionary tale about power and abuse, his journey serves as a reminder that subscriber counts and view numbers mean nothing if the person behind the camera is fundamentally broken. Patrick Pat Julianell, known to millions as PopularMMOs, built his empire on family-friendly Minecraft content alongside his then-girlfriend and later wife, Gaming with Jen. With over 17 million subscribers and billions of views, Pat seemed to have the perfect YouTube life until everything began to unravel. PopularMMOs was known for challenge games, epic proportion series, and comedic commentary that appealed to younger audiences. Pat and Jen's chemistry was infectious, and their collaboration spawned not just videos, but also a series of children's books and a massive merchandise business. But behind the cameras, Pat's life was far from the happy persona he projected. The first major crack appeared in 2019 when Pat and Jen divorced due to disagreements about having children. While they initially tried to continue making content together, the dynamic was never the same, and Jen eventually stopped appearing in videos altogether. Pat's personal life continued to spiral. In 2021, both Pat and his new girlfriend, Liz, were arrested on domestic battery charges. Pat claimed the accusations were false, but the arrest marked the beginning of a pattern of legal troubles that would define his later years. In 2022, Pat was arrested again, this time for attempting to run onto the field during a Jacksonville Jaguars football game. While this incident might have seemed relatively harmless, it demonstrated a pattern of poor decision-making and disregard for consequences. But the most serious incident occurred on March 3, 2024, when Pat was arrested for assaulting a police officer. Bodycam footage released by EWU Bodycam showed Pat sleeping on a sidewalk during a wellness check. When officers approached him, Pat became aggressive and struck an officer, leading to charges of resisting arrest with violence and possession of marijuana. On November 20th, 2024, Pat pleaded guilty to assaulting a police officer as part of a plea deal. He was sentenced to 12 months of probation, 100 hours of community service, mandatory substance abuse evaluation, and was ordered to donate $1,000 to the Police Memorial Fund and write an apology letter to the officer he assaulted. But Pat's legal troubles weren't over. On December 20th, 2024, he failed a drug test, violating the terms of his probation. A warrant was issued for his arrest on January 10th, 2025, and as of the most recent reports, Pat is allegedly on the run from law enforcement. The transformation from beloved family-friendly content creator to fugitive from justice represents one of YouTube's most shocking downfalls. Pat's channel, which once brought joy to millions of children and families, now serves as a reminder of how quickly success can turn into notoriety. Of all the stories on this list, perhaps none is more bittersweet than that of Jenna Marbles, real name Jenna Nicole Murray. Unlike other creators who were forced off the platform by scandals or controversies, Jenna made the conscious decision to leave at the height of her success, a decision that shocked the internet and left 20 million subscribers heartbroken. Born on September 15, 1986 in Rochester, New York, Jenna joined YouTube in 2010 with her viral video, How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking. The video was an instant hit, and Jenna quickly established herself as one of YouTube's premier comedy creators. For a decade, Jenna was YouTube royalty. Her content evolved from early comedy sketches and satirical videos to lifestyle content, DIY projects, and hilarious videos featuring her beloved dogs, Kermit, Peach, Marbles, and Bunny. She was relatable, genuine, and seemed to have an authentic connection with her audience that many creators could only dream of achieving. Jenna's success extended beyond YouTube. She appeared in music videos, had a wax figure at Madame Tussauds, hosted radio shows, and built a multi-million-dollar brand. She was everything that a successful YouTuber could be, beloved by fans, respected by peers, and financially successful. But on June 25, 2020, during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement and increased scrutiny of online content, Jenna uploaded what would become her final video, a message. In this emotional 11-minute video, Jenna addressed problematic content from her past, including a 2011 video where she appeared in blackface while impersonating Nicki Minaj. "It was not my intention to do blackface," she said through tears. "I do want to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am if I ever offended you by posting this video or by doing this impression, and that was never my intention."
And I do just want to tell you that it was not my intention, but I do want to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am if I ever offended you by posting this video.
But Jenna didn't stop there. She also addressed other controversial content, including a rap song with jokes about Asian people and a video where she criticized women who slept around. Rather than simply apologizing and moving on,
I ranted about girls that ran around and slept around, and that's wrong.
Jenna made a decision that stunned the internet. "I think I'm just going to move on from this channel for now," she said. "I don't know if that's forever. I don't know how long that's going to be. I want to make sure that the things that I've put into the world aren't hurting anyone."
I think I'm just gonna move on from this channel for now. I don't know if that's forever. I don't know how long it's gonna be.
The response was immediate and divided. Many fans defended Jenna, arguing that she had clearly grown as a person and that her departure was an overreaction. Fellow creators like Hank Green praised her response, tweeting, "I really strongly believe that we should be judged not by how we acted when we were ignorant, but how we responded when we were informed. By that measure, Jenna Marbles is head and shoulders beyond a great many YouTubers." But others supported her decision, seeing it as taking genuine responsibility for past mistakes in a way that few creators ever do. True to her word, Jenna disappeared from the internet entirely. In 2021, she quietly deleted all her social media profiles, leaving only her YouTube channel with select videos still available. She has not posted, tweeted, or made any public appearances since her departure video. The only glimpses of Jenna's life come through her partner, Julian Solomita, who occasionally shares photos from their life together. In 2022, Julian revealed that he and Jenna had gotten married, and in 2023, he shared that their home had been broken into by a stalker fan. Jenna stayed true to her words. However, for her 20 million subscribers, Jenna's departure felt like losing a friend. Her videos had been comfort food for millions. Her personality had brightened countless days, and her authenticity had provided a rare bright spot in an often toxic online environment. Her choice to leave, while respectable, created a void that has never been filled. And the last YouTuber on today's list is Nikita Dragun, a transgender influencer who gained a huge following in a very short time. Born as Nikita Nguyen on January 31st, 1996, Nikita built a massive following across multiple platforms, but her journey from beloved beauty guru to controversial figure represents one of modern social media's most complex downfalls. Nikita joined YouTube in February 2013, initially creating makeup content before publicly coming out as transgender in 2015. Her transition videos and beauty tutorials resonated with millions, and she became a powerful voice for transgender representation in the beauty community. By 2024, she had amassed 3.4 million YouTube subscribers, 8.5 million Instagram followers, and an astounding 14.3 million TikTok followers. In 2019, Nikita launched Dragun Beauty, a cosmetics line specifically designed to be inclusive of the transgender community. The brand was groundbreaking in its approach to makeup for diverse skin tones and unique beauty needs, reflecting Nikita's commitment to representation. But Nikita's career has been marked by continuous controversy. She faced accusations of blackfishing due to her dramatic use of bronzer and contouring. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she was criticized for hosting maskless parties and ignoring safety guidelines. Each controversy seemed to alienate portions of her audience while simultaneously generating more attention. The breaking point came in November 2022 when Nikita was arrested in Miami Beach. According to police reports, she had been walking around the pool area unclothed and causing a disturbance at the Good Time Hotel. When security and police approached her room, she allegedly threw a water bottle at officers, but the controversy didn't end with the arrest itself. Nikita, who is legally female, was placed in a men's jail unit, sparking outrage from LGBTQ+ advocates and her legal team. Her representative called the decision extremely disturbing and dangerous, arguing that it violated the facility's own protocols for housing transgender inmates. The incident marked a turning point in Nikita's career. While she had weathered previous controversies, the arrest and the circumstances surrounding it seemed to be the final straw for many fans and brand partners. Her content became increasingly sporadic, and her engagement rates plummeted despite maintaining high follower counts. In a 2022 interview, Nikita revealed the real reason behind her reduced YouTube presence. Things just started getting a little crazy. I've always been very unfiltered and shared all aspects of my life, but as the attention and the followers and all that other stuff started growing, it's like you're subjected to so much more than just a couple of comments. Today, Nikita continues to post sporadically across platforms, but the energy and enthusiasm that once defined her content have largely disappeared. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.